Mic check, mic check. Good morning, world. It's time for the worst stream. I'm gonna finally get Sunset Invasion before that next patch is out. So, I haven't actually played the Aztec since the 1.4 patch, but let's just get straight to it. Let's go. We're going to play on the standard new world, not the randomized one, because I've been playing on a different randomized world map generator, and it is the dog's bollocks. It really is fantastic. Makes Conquest of Paradise just look awful. Okay. See if I can even remember how I meant to start with the Aztecs. Fairly decent ruler. Fairly shite air. Yeesh. I can't remember if I can annex the Zapotec in one go or not. Oh well. Conquer Copenhagen sounds good. We'll do it. Don't know why I'm hesitating here. Alright, well, we outnumber them straight away. Always good. Force limit of 12. I quite like mercenaries, so let's get straight to work with them. As a Native American, I'm pretty sure I'll very quickly have more money than I know what to do with. I'll just wait to see what he does. Bring it on. If he wastes time sieging, then that's good. If he engages me in the mountains, that's also good. Yeah, that's definitely good. '26th, huh? Yeah, let's see just how good this ruler is. He arrives on the 26th. Just in case he changes his mind, I'm going to warp my ruler there on the 25th and start getting some more troops in. Hopefully I don't get plagued by bad rolls, because this is almost guaranteed to be in hill or mountains. Wow, that is terrible for him. Not really going to press the advantage here, just going to siege a bit. How is everyone this morning then? What are you doing up to this time? He's actually very low morale. I probably should press this. Although he has the flank on me there, it doesn't count for anything because his troops are so low in terms of number that I'm just able to wreck them without thinking. And this should be the wipe. And with the wipe, since these are all just level 1 forts, I'm just going to spread out. Oh? How dare he take a shortcut through my land. There we go. Still got the wipe. Excuse me. Gonna take my king out of there because I can't guarantee this one way or the other, but I don't think him just being a leader increases his chance of death. I think it's simply a case of, you know, if you're in a siege or in a battle, then you become more likely to die. Okay. You gotta make a decision here because my original plan was just annex them and release them, but that would cost me so many diplomatic points, whereas I could just vassalize them. Unfortunately, if I just vassalize them, I won't be able to get a casus belli on Maya. Copenhagen's quite expensive as well in terms of coring, but I'll probably take Copenhagen anyway. Take Copenhagen, forge a claim on Maya, vassalize Maya, and then go to speed 5 for about 150 years. What fun! Well, there's going to be a little more to it than that, but people who are watching some of my previous streams probably know what's going to come. If not, then your mind is going to be blown to smithereens in about 100 years. Ooh, that's ugly. Bloody peasant rabble. Well, whatever, I can get out of this. Take that, vassalize the rest. You got any money for me? Well, I don't want it. I'd rather not have the inflation. Yeah, fabricate a claim on Yucatan. I'm also going to rival them because it'll probably give me a mission on Campeche, so I can get straight to it. Oh, just a mission to claim it. That doesn't sound good. But I bet if I do this, I'll be able to get the mission. Ugh. Take my money. Thieving gits. Morning, poet. Morning, crabwaggle. Welcome to Sunset Invasion, the early years. Plan to get this finished before the patch comes out. Ah, oh, Maya. They built another unit. No problem. There we go. It's not the middle... Oh, middle of the night there. Alright. Where is there? America. I'm going to take this mission to claim the province just because it gives me some more power. It's not like we're in any hurry around here. Now, do they change anything about my tech group, or is it still just as garbage as it was before? $150% more? I thought it used to be 200 and... No, it's base 250. Okay. Not good. I desperately need Administration Tech 4 for my national idea. And I desperately need Diplomatic Tech 3 for colonial range. The rest of my diplomatic points can go towards the exploration. Normally I would just attack Maya right now, but I'm holding out for a mission here. Come on, Paradox. Alright, that was my coring, not my claim. Too tired, been up all night. So I get 25 points if I take Campeche. Time to get Campeshed. Right, let's get my god tier king back in charge and kick things off. Now while this war goes on, I'm going to start improving relations with these guys, because I need to think about getting these guys back into the fold eventually. What are you doing, Zapotec? What are you doing? Good. They're choosing to siege the hills. I don't fancy my chances there. I'm just going to move along to Campeche. If I'm going to fight them, I want it to be almost guaranteed to be on plains. Trade expansion, yeah, just what we need for all those merchants we can deploy. Yeah, unable to send merchant, because we don't know where the trade node is. These guys. They've got a lot more troops than I had anticipated. If they attack me, they'll probably kill me. But they're too busy dancing. Do I plan on Christianizing? If I get the opportunity, probably not. Nothing wrong with being glorious pagan. Yep, you stick it to them, Zapotec. Useless freaking vassal. Of course, if they come at me, unless I get some good dice rolls, I'll probably be buggered, so... oh well. Why not buy mercs? Ah, money's a little tight right now. Besides, look at them, they're spreading out instead of going for me. They can obviously see the size of my general's balls, and they don't want to engage. Moctezuma the First is pretty damn good. Oh no, they're coming for me. Yeah, come all you want. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. Actually, with that out of the way, unless they start recruiting anytime soon, I might consider just spreading out. Yeah, sure, why not? One advantage to spreading out like this is I get looting money from each province that doesn't border one that I control. So 3 ducats from there and I'll get 2 from people, and you get that amount twice a year. Aztecs are clearly OP. I'm actually going to dismiss my king after this battle, because as I said, I do not want him to die. Not by a long shot. And there we go. So yeah, I will take Campeche just because it's my mission. I won't lose anything for it. It won't even cost me diplomatic points because I'll get 25 administration points as my prize. I'm just going to sell it back because I don't want to spend anything coring it. Ka-ching. The sun has set. Maybe I should save that one for when I finish. Yeah. Now here's the thing: when you take money in a war, you'll get inflation for it. However, if you take land and sell it back, you won't get inflation for that. So if you see a very rich opponent, like a Native American with lots of money, but you're small, so if you were to take like 3,000 ducats, it would give you like a 7 inflation, then just take land and sell it back. You can make up to 2,000 ducats per province. Which province is that? I doubt that one's going to get sieged anytime soon. I'll take the military engineer, please. He's young, so he will last a long time. Worth the money. I'm also really going to want... yeah, there's nothing else to spend my money on. It might as well be advisors. The younger the better. One of these is really good. I think it's religious sacrifices. Yeah, I need 1 stability for it though. but it's so good it's worth having. Yeah, definitely. The other two, not so hot on. So now I just chill. Goodbye army maintenance. Goodbye most of my army. Hello relations. Now we go speed 5 and I read the chat. What do we got? Yeah, I agree with you. Christianizing does feel a bit hollow. You're stripping out what little soul you have as a native. The benefits are unquestionable, but it's just something so good about being pagan. Animist. Also, what's best, I find, just converting Europe to paganism. It's just, it's flavor is what it is. It's not power gaming, it's just flavor. That said, there is a trick for unlimited stability if you play as an animist. No mercs, no money. Do you think they will do any map improvements? Well, I really hope they improve the random map generator. I've played a much better version of it. In fact, it was so good I'm going to link it. There, it's on the Paradox forums, but there you go. That is far and away the greatest map generator. Okay, it's the only one I've played other than Conquest of Paradise, but it's just so much better. I'm going to take the mission to incorporate Zap Attack. I'll be able to do them quite soon. And any mission that gives me administrative power is one that I want. Any any event that makes me choose between money and monarch power, I'll get rid of the money. May as well get a pillow. No. If we marry, it's on my terms. Three years until I can start annexing them. So what am I even going to do once I get all this land? I need to do everything I can to get myself along to see my pagan brothers. That said, I might get lucky. One of them might emigrate towards me. Yeah, the national decisions you get for missionary strength as a Christian, they're just phenomenal. Add them all together, you'll get a good 5%, even more. I'm not too sure about the Protestant or Reformed ones. It's been a long time since I've played as them. Christ, it's Lucas. This page is definitely one of the better things that Conquest of Paradise ever introduced. It's great to be able to line up your vassals and see who's pulling their weight and not. Although I've never seen a vassal revolt, even though they have that new option where people can back your vassal's independence. I'm not losing stability, hell no. Recently played as a Republic, and it was really nice not to lose stability all the time. I've had a lot of bad things to say about Republics in the past, but I barely had any of the bad Republic events, so I was amazed. Excuse me. Like I said, it's been a long night. Working away to afford all my video games. Sure like all this Mesoamerican flavor that came with Conquest of Paradise. Yep. GG Paradox. Is there a way to add missionary strength as a pagan? Get religious ideas, get the advisor, and that's it. If you really want to convert provinces, then annex a Catholic nation, or some nation that has done that, and release them as a pagan. They'll have their buffs, especially if it's Castile or Spain. They're so good at converting. I released Castile as a pagan vassal, and they had no problem getting everything converted. Speak to the devil, I got an Inquisitor. I wonder if any of my decisions revolve around that. Alright, time to fusion. Another tax hit. Probably hire this guy if he wasn't so old, but he'll probably die quite soon on me. Nah, I would quite like to build up a sizable money reserve right now. Regions of North America that you would traditionally consider paradise didn't get touched. I wouldn't really call northern Canada my idea of paradise. As a Scot, I like the cold, but you know, you go to paradise to get away from that. National Epic, would you like to spend administration points? No, I would not. Not by a long shot. I can begin fusion with Maya in 3 years. Cold Northern Wastelands getting love from Cold Northern Wasteland developers. Paradox! Stop messing things up. If you really wanted to do Sunset Invasion cheaply, you'd probably just keep re-rolling the random map generator until it sticks you off on an island where you border just about every other native. Gobble them up, become huge, westernize, and then kick ass. Since Conquest of Paradise, westernization has become a lot easier. I mean, remarkably easier. You can't even tell. Previously you needed +3 stability and to be 8 techs behind. Now you don't. You just need to spend 5,000 power, and well, you can easily bank that. Yeah, it's cheap, but cheapness is what I do. Before you westernize spend as many points as you can on buildings or culture conversions, and then once you then bank 1,000 points of everything. Start your westernization and undo your culture conversions and buildings. I'll get rid of mercantilism. I have never really seen much of a benefit from it. If I'm going to trade, I look to dominate an entire trade node, not, have a few provinces in it. I wouldn't go out of my way for mercantilism. Also, there's a nice event or something you can do if you've got 30 or less % mercantilism. But I don't really care about that right now. Oh, we're so close. Only 900 more needed. Till we can research the kind of monarchy that we've already got. Yep. Paradise is Cuba or Jamaica or something, I agree, but yeah, not really touched. There's no nations there, nothing special to do there, you just colonize it and hope for the sugar. He would be handy for hurrying up with this, but he would be handy for everything else. Except making money. Squeeze every penny we can here. Here's a little thing that bugs me quite a bit. As a pagan, you will make 1/40th, as in 2.5% of the income that any other religion would make from gold, even if you're westernized. So gold provinces will always be fairly worthless. Even if you're the tech leader as a westernized totemist state, that gold province still will not bring in the bacon. Okay, Maya, let us fusion. And now, even less happens. What fun! This eased tension event is very close to my heart. It was a key part of the Ryukyu strategy, if you can even call it that. Look at all these ships we can build. Spoilt for choice. I probably should have picked up on that earlier, but you start out with spearmen as your preferred choice, whereas forest warriors are superior. Just like Soundwave. They have a pip in defensive shock, so they can take hits considerably better. Yeah, this is as exciting as it gets. That's alright though, we don't play strategy games for excitement. We play it to prove that we're the best, right? We play it to paint maps. Oh hey, if there's something to get excited about, how about them tech bars? Whoa, they're growing dangerously fast. Okay, what the hell? You still get the -2 malice to your tech for being Mesoamerican, even though North Americans get no such malice. That's painful. Well, that's going to be very painful when Axayactyl takes throne with his 0 in administration. Oh yeah, we can get Eastern Swarm. Charging blindly at the enemy is perhaps not the greatest tactic known to man, but it is one of the simplest to master. It's also the stepping stone to more advanced strategies. I think I will wait for my neighborhood bonus on that one. The map is your canvas. I think we can handle a bit of 0 revolt risk. What the hell's that? 1, 2, 5, 8, 10, minus 15. Sweet. And the best thing that could happen is my heir dies. Well, that's not my heir dying. In fact, that's my heir coming to power with barren loins. He's got no heir of his own. Good thing we're not going anywhere in a hurry. Getting that 1 point of admin a month. You know, awkward poet, you might be onto something there. Okay, King. You may rule this country, but can you prove your worth? We want you to go into this neighbouring province and beat the hell out of the natives time and time again. Well, I could fight them for 1 military power, but I don't fancy it. Okay, quick bit of maths. I either get 8 ducats or 50% tax. I'll be better off getting 50% tax. Alright. Come on, you useless piece of crap. Time to die. That wasn't dying. I used to do this trick when you could incite natives in other nations' colonies. I would click like that, so I'd march in and out of their lands again and again. Hey, I know what you're thinking. It would be better if we go through these lands, and you're right. Yeah. This is just how the developers intended us to play Europa. Okay, if you can survive all that, then you are well and truly the king of my nation. There is no patrol function for foot troops. Why don't I do it with a merc unit? Mercs cost money, these guys cost manpower. I've got a lot of manpower that isn't doing anything at all. Useless, he has to rest now. Rest in peace, Theologian. You were truly years ahead of your time. That Master Mint is tempting, but I do not have the disposable cash at the moment. Your leader has a chance to die when he's in battle or sieging a province. It's not high, but it always strikes when you don't want it to, so I'm banking on that. I want him dead. I want him so dead. Ugh, the serfs belong in the mud. And I should take advantage of the cheapness to get up my stability. Come on, good air, good air, good air. I'll take it. But I still want my ruler dead. Okay, again we got a bunch of troops that we don't want and don't need. Tlaxa and Tarasco. It's not worth it. Of Native Slaughter Simulation 2014. Oh, what I really need is more administration points, so let's get this artist then. Pretty pictures make the stability cheap. This king is fairly mighty. Either that or he just stands at the back. Who needs legitimacy? Is everyone having fun yet? I know I am. Yeah, Crabwaggle, that's a thing about tribal governments. You can have this event where your king or your heir dies, and it can be pretty useful. Somebody else posted a strategy about this game where you let your stability go to 3, and you'll get that event every now and then, making your king go away. But I'm not going to be relying on that. Perhaps I should, but I'm not. Yeah, each time a nomadic tribe moves around, they increase the base tax of the province that they were in. The province also gets a modifier where your income is reduced from that province, but that modifier goes away whenever the province is settled by someone else, so it doesn't matter at all. I just had a thought, if this guy dies in battle, I actually lose 2 stability for it. It's a shame he's so young. To make super provinces, not really. Each native has a cooldown timer of, I think, 5 years. You can improve that to just under 4 years. I have never actually migrated as a native, so I couldn't tell you. Besides, making super provinces can be a bit of a shot to the foot because, let's say it becomes heretical, or it spawns some rebels. You'd never be able to convert the province, and the rebels would kill you. Yeah, I don't think my king wants to die. He obviously has so much to offer my nation. Did you always start at level 1 tech as a Native American? I thought you used to start at 0. Perhaps they changed that. Oh, low stability gives lower cooldown. Interesting. Yeah, just spread our culture missions, none of which we want. Right, I'm gonna stop making my king go back and forth because it's just a waste of time. Get rid of my crappy troops. Pay them pretty much nothing. Every land I own is an accepted culture. Time to kick back. And wait for spread of discovery to come to me. Crabwaggle, that would work, but I mean, why would you want that? Okay, so you get a couple of provinces that have maybe base tax 20. What are you even going to do with them? You would have made more money if you had that province for the whole time. I love my disagreeing advisors. That's what I like to hear. Dead Regency, come on! It's a fantastic Regency! Now, normally I would station my troops to get rid of this Pretender as soon as he rises, but Pretenders are always young. And if he's good, well... show me your moves. Waste him. Obviously fighting all those natives loosened up my king, and now he is dead. The people rejoice. Who won that battle? There we go. Well, legitimacy is a bit tanked, and it's only going to go further down with a weak air and all that, but there's no revolt risk. Hell, I might even get some good events from it. He couldn't live after the horrible things he had seen and done in the north. Hey, what happens in the north stays in the north. I think we're almost hitting our cap in points here. But we still don't have any neighbour bonus for this. Of course, I annexed all the Mesoamericans, so no bonus for me. I think Chimu and the other one, Inca and Chimu, they're part of the South American tech group, and I don't know what difference that makes. Probably none. Okay. Time to get that level 2 diplomatic hype going. Yeah, trade range. Send our merchants far and wide. Get boats. I'm gonna celebrate by building a boat. Decisions. Gonna go cog. Time to form the cog wall. Let's lose that stability, it's cheap enough to get back. Or I could just not get it back, but it kind of impacts on my legitimacy. Don't want to spend those points. Well. If they have different military units, I can't really see how good they could be. I mean, my troops have 1 shock and 1 morale. Right, I'm just going to let that cog do it at once. Seems happy enough doing that. Hell, we're even going to have a cog on this side. unstoppable cog army. Not going to pay them, of course. I'm not made of money. Oh yeah. We are that bit closer to getting our national ideas. What is more, I'm gonna make this guy go from here all the way there and back again. And he's gonna love it. Hey, I send my cogs into battles. Low-tech groups get new units up to level 20 now. Yeah, tell that to the hordes. I have had up to, I think it was American Hill Infantry. Yeah, I had one of these. I was able to use a glitch to get my military tech to the best in the world as the Aztec on my last run of Sun. So I got to enjoy natives with guns. Let's get this long-haired freak in my court. Give me the points. And I'm loving this regency. You want to just stay in power. I tell you, I've had a lot of pretty exciting games of Europa, but this one takes the biscuit. The world's never looked better. What's this? What's this? I can't believe my eyes. What is here anyway? This is just ocean, isn't it? It's a paradox. It beats Congo. Yeah, I'm quite thankful that I never have to go for that one. African Power was bugged on the release of the game. You got the achievement just for loading up as Congo. So I got that achievement and just went, well, never doing this again. Man, Aztec World Conquest, here we go. Our ancestor was our watching. Recently people have begun to doubt the legitimacy of our reign. Well, yeah. We need to remind them of our right to rule. Whoa, what the hell? Well, I do like legitimacy. Although that explains something. I once saw the little modifier, our ancestors are watching, and wondered what it was all about. Now I know. Now, I'm going to run into a pretty bad issue when I start being able to explore and stuff, and that would be these tropical provinces. They are so horrible for colonizing. Without any other bonuses, you're going to have a 25 increase in settlers per year. So you're looking at 40 years. Yeah, I have done world conquest. I don't intend to do it again anytime soon. It's horrible. Well, it's 20 past 8 in the morning. I could probably go and take a nap and this thing still wouldn't be done. But at least it's kind of relaxing. Yeah. Can't build any buildings. Can't do bugger all. Although something will happen soon, in a little more than a year, we're going to get Moctezuma Akampichtli in power. Man, where did Paradox get these names? I will happily take the inflation. Inflation is only a number. A number that means virtually nothing. So my units now cost 1.5% more. So what? I don't think it impacts on colonial maintenance. It doesn't. Huh. I'm just raking my head right now thinking about loan strategies. There is a good one for Chimu, where you bankrupt yourself with loans and it'll turn you into a despotic monarchy, so you don't have to deal with the problems of being tribal. That works for any tribe. Oh yeah, now have an heir. Come on, make some babies. Good ones. Oh, what is this? Come a little closer, please. Oh, come on, that's so close. Can you not just sail up the river in one of your little boats? Send out a canoe expedition, find out who these brown guys are. Anyone recognize that shade? I wonder if they know about me then. Again, either 16 ducats or half my base tax, which is about 37 ducats. I'll take the tax. I thought Apache started out a little more towards the west, but I Could be wrong. Could easily be wrong. I was kind of hoping that my dancing ships might be able to uncover some of this land just by chance, but alas, that is not happening. And I can't do that without an explorer. Brute forcing the button is not working. It is the entire nation that gets that 50% extra tax modifier, and it just wore off. Also, I was about to check something and I completely forgot what. Oh yeah, I want a level 2 advisor for administration. And this dude fits the bill to a T. He can purge all that pagan heresy. Okay, so if I get real lucky, this tribe, let's just assume they're the Apache. Oh, yes! They are the Comanche. Comanche. Now this is very good. I can just take their land. Yeah, remove them from the map with pleasure. But maybe I should think it through better than that. If I make them a vassal, then they might keep traveling, and if they do, that might uncover land for me. This is a lot of mites. I don't know about any of these for sure. But I'm willing to try. Alright, you bums, welcome to die. Of course, alternatively, if I just took the province for myself, these places would naturally be unveiled to me, which might even be the better option. But we're gonna go with that. Oh, baby! Keep swimming this way, little fishies. Oh, what? With the war taking the focus of every capable and productive person. Started it this month. Ah, well. There you go. Now get out of my sight. Also, can I blockade? Do I have the technology? Yes, yes we do. We know how blockades work. It'll cost me a little bit of administration, but I think it's worth the cost. Just for the opportunity to be able to see more around here. Good night. Ah, now there's a thought. Thankfully, I've got my Inquisitor. And he makes my missionaries a lot stronger. So as soon as this becomes my core, I'm going to do that. And as a lovely bonus, I'll get a lot of points for it. To the point where I'm definitely taking that as my mission. 25 admin, 25 diplo. Almost makes this province pay for itself. Just so you know, Jake, I'm chilling in bed with only my headphones to keep track of what's going on and no visuals. Keep it detailed on what happens when something actually happens, so I can fall asleep in peace. Well, even though it's 1485, Spain have just rocked up and annexed me. RIP. Well, obviously not. Now, I've had another thought. I wonder if I'm going to get the spread of discoveries for the South American natives. Because we're in different tech groups now, I might not get it. That would be awful. But hey, no sense playing if there's nothing to learn. Figured I might check the technology map to see if they're a different shade of red to me, but it does not tell me anything of use. An amazing benefit the Native Americans of the North have is that when they reform their government, they get a lot of free tech. Speaking of free tech, that's not too shabby for an heir. .353 and .344. Yeah, that kind of makes you sick when playing Republics, when you're stuck with 411. Getting sleepy. Well, might as well get my morale. Got nothing to lose. Our military is now on par with the Westerners of 40-something years ago. I just have to hope this other fish swims into my net here. Oh. Oh, yeah. That is within my incredible colonial range. I mean, I could colonize it anyway. It's bordering one of my core provinces, or, well, one of my cities anyway. But why that is interesting to me will become apparent later on. Much, much later on. I can also now build ramparts, which will make me a little harder to siege, but it'll cost valuable points that I don't want to spend. It'll also cost me money, which I, by all accounts, should have more of as a Native American. I can promise you that when I do jihad, it's going to be a lot more exciting than this. Unless you have some kind of horrible coughing fetish. Oh boy. My spy master dies and I get peasants. coincidence? I think not. Unfortunately, I don't really want to spend the money on these expensive guys that'll probably just die. Ah, whatever. Don't die on me. And that right there is the weakness of peasants. They break away as soon as you defeat them once. Now my chubby statesman is just about done coring this land for me. Then I can achieve religious unity, as long as my Inquisitor stays alive. Back on speed 5, just in case going slow puts anyone to sleep. I know it's putting me to sleep. To anyone who, for whatever reason, is joining now, this is Sunset Invasion by me, DDR Jake. We're off to a slow start, but that's because Paradox hate the Middle Americans. Sunset Invasion, I need to conquer... oh gee, let's see if I can remember. Rome, Paris... oh shit! Well, time to roll the dice. My half-decent heir survived being ill. If Lucas is still awake, that was the send for a trained medicus, or pray for your heir's life. With these totemist scum in my land, I'm not about to be praying to any god. Yeah, for Sunset Invasion, I need to capture Rome, Paris, Amsterdam, Madrid, Lisboa, and London. That's 6, that sounds about right. London isn't too bad, you can just take 4 provinces off of Great Britain and then take London on its own. Paris is a pain in the bell smack. Madrid, not too bad. Lisboa, pretty bad, but no worse than London. Rome is easy. And Amsterdam is also easy. It's not the hardest achievement, but it's pretty hard. Well, maybe I can make that call once I finish it. Okay, level 3. This is what I wanted. It's really the only one that I wanted in terms of diplomatic. The rest of my points are now going to go into my exploration national idea when I eventually get it. It's a long way off, though. I need... let's see if we can do some maths here. I'm going to need roughly 2,500 points to get it from now. If I get 6 points per month, that is a lot of months. Well, it'll be a little short of 300 months. So let's say worst case scenario, I get bad luck with advisors and that. We're looking at 30 years. Have I done jihad? Yes and no. Mostly no. I have not conquered 500 provinces with 100% religious unity as Naj, so no. When the game first came out, if you loaded up the game as Naj, you automatically got the achievement. It was a bug and it was very quickly fixed, but unfortunately it left me with the achievement. To correct this wrong, I pledged that when the next patch comes out, 1.5, I will do Natch. And I will stream it all. I defeated the Ottomans as Karaman, so I think winning as Naj won't be too hard. Besides, it's only 500 provinces. Africa, Asia, Siberia, Oceania, that'll be easy. Conquer Lisbon, Madrid, Paris, London, Amsterdam and Rome as the Aztec. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. See, this is the kind of setback I'm talking about when I say that getting that tech might take longer than expected. However, I will take the stability hit. Because it's cheaper to get the stability back than pay 35 of every power. It'll be even easier once this Inquisitor does his magic. Come on your bike, missionary. Give me my points. Yeah. That's also a nice mission. Fortify provinces. You only get the manpower bonus if you are if you're building the first fort. But that's exactly what we're doing, so I'm going to ride that manpower bonus for all it's worth. Besides fortifying your capital, it should be done anyway. Now why won't this little bugger fly into my nest? Come on, it's good down here. I already pacified the natives. What I'm not liking is the fact that I am blockaded by pirates. Pirates in heavy ships. That is horrible. Teaches me though I should have built some barks. I will embark on that right now. Ugh, heavy ships, they're expensive. I see a bunch of names I recognize, but I see two that I do not. So hello 321 Coco and Mr. Happy 666. Thanks for joining. I am your sleeping aid for tonight, DDR Jake. There will be no excitement for the next 30 years, I can just about promise you that. Recover my negative stability for that mission in the hopes that I get another better mission. I do not. I'm also hemorrhaging money here. Mostly through advisor maintenance. And advisor maintenance gets more expensive every year. 51 years have passed since the game started, so advisors are 51% more expensive. If you're a native council of North America, they are 50% cheaper. So not only do compared to Middle Americans, North Americans get 2 more points in every category per year, and amazing ideas. They also get cheaper advisors with which to afford those ideas. Hoping for a land bridge into Creek. As it happens, I don't want to go north, I want to go south. But the game is not making that easy for me. I actually could not care less about the north. But that's okay. Only like 2,000 more points, and then we'll be able to get ourselves a conquistador, and off we go south. I have got big plans for the future. Big plans. And when you see them, it's gonna blow your socks off. But until then, we're just chilling as the Aztec with our fish and our sugar and our more sugar and our cocoa. And where's the coffee? Get another event for more Diplo power. We take the Diplo power and the inflation, because inflation is just a number. Where's our coffee? It's regrettable, but I think I'm going to have to fire my diplomatic advisor. He's just costing me too much money. And although I really dig his taste in facial hair, there's just no room for him in our court. Also, the North Americans got American portraits for these guys, but the Middle Americans did not. I can see how people hailing from Mexico or other Central American states might be somewhat off-put by that. Oh, yes. Medieval administration, get. Now it really is the countdown. We only need 1,478 more administration power. And then we are off. We are out of here. We are going to become so strong. Well, I'm practically giddy already. Oh, okay. I thought this was the really horrible one where you choose between -1 stability or -2 stability. Okay. What the hell? Who's this freak? Why does he look so confused? Well, probably because his peers are these guys. Whatever, I'm not hiring him. I don't have the money. I do not know. I don't know anything about Middle America, really. I like to know a bit about the countries I'm playing as, but I really don't know much about the Aztec. That spread of discovery sound means, yep, we can now see everything adjacent to us. But there appears to be no countries bordering this area, so unless this country, there might not even be a single province, it might be larger than that, unless they decide to move. We're not going to be seeing them anytime soon. Also, these provinces don't have province names. I mean, I can see them here, but I can't see them on the map. Will you ever put out a VOD for that exploit? I don't think I'll be putting out any VODs for my exploits. If you see them live, then lucky you. One exploit I'd love to be doing right now is the infinite military points exploit. It's not quite infinite, but you'll get about 4,000 military points every 10 years. And you'll be able to get more than that if you see more nations. It works perfectly as the Aztec. Unfortunately, they fixed it in patch 1.4, so no more unlimited military points. No more guns before the Europeans get them, unfortunately. Well, I might as well show off one exploit while I'm here. What'll we do? Okay. Look at our missions, look at how crap they are. Let's try and recruit 17,000 soldiers at once. No, it's not working. I have too many available missions. Or do I? Yeah, I do. It's because I took that province that isn't of my culture. I can't do this. I could culture convert it, but I'm not desperate. The gist of it is, there are two very easily chainable missions. Accumulate money, and our manpower reserves need to recover. But you're unlikely to get them if you have other more important missions, and me, I do. I have low legitimacy, so I have the mission to increase that. I've got a non-accepted culture province, so I have the mission to convert that, and I have a large nation, a large force limit, but not enough army. But I'm not willing to rectify any of those things right now. Just gonna sit back and enjoy the music. Is there an easy way to trigger the colonize missions? Yes, as long as you have colonists. Nobility can never, ever be bought. Very nicely, just in time, I got a +2 administration guy, just as the old one died. Yeah, for colonization missions, as long as you have a colonist and a province within colonial range, you can get the mission to colonize it. It has quite a high priority. It will only trigger if you do not already have the colonial enthusiasm modifier. That modifier lasts for 5 years. You can get it through event or through completing that mission. You can exploit that quite badly. You take the mission, you colonize the province, then you instantly abandon the province, because there's a good chance it tells you to colonize a province that you don't even want. So you can enjoy 5 years of 33 more settlers per year and 5% more settler chance. It's actually very good. And as soon as it runs out, just take the mission again. I believe this song is called Impressive. I think it's from the extended soundtrack for Europa Universalis 3. And I love watching those admin points trickle up. Monetary reforms. You know what? I'm just going to take the inflation. I'm even going to build a couple of carracks. I care that little about inflation. Look, I know we're all having a lot of fun right now, but I need to take a quick toilet break. Hope I didn't miss too much there. Okay, here's a trick then. Before your units are finished being deployed, if you put up your maintenance, when they get deployed, Actually, I can show this off a bit better if I let the first one get ready without any military funding. So here's my first ship, and it's got very little morale, 0.28. But if I put up my maintenance for the second one to come out, it will start out with a lot more, 1.26, even though it cost me no money. Well, no extra money. So the one that's even been around to get the extra tick of morale has less morale than the one that was only just made. And that's because at the moment that it was created, the maintenance was high. That applies to your army as well. So let's say you're getting ready for war and you're recruiting a lot of regiments. You can put up your maintenance the moment before they get created, and they'll have more morale than if you had low maintenance when they were created. It doesn't actually help very much, but it could make a slight difference in certain situations, especially when you're balancing your budget on like 2 ducats. 2 ducats being the difference between taking a loan and not taking a loan. And when taking a loan is the difference between death and survival. Speaking of getting wrecked, this is down to the wire. There we go. Get out of here, you bum. Who cares about the economy? Seriously. .3 inflation, just a number. We are the swag tech. We don't care about that. That new technology is probably diplomatic level 4, but it would only increase my trade range. I don't think it's worth getting. Yeah, trade range. Who needs that? Marketplaces, docks, both worthless right now. I would rather spend all that getting my exploration ideas up. For 1,500, I could get I could get 3 of these straight away. And for the next one, I can get the 4th. And that's what I want. These 4 are very important for my opening moves. Global tariffs are going to be also pretty useful, so I shall save up for them. And that extra colonist is also very good. Hell, this entire chain is very good for anyone colonizing. A lot of people say expansion is better, and in a way they're right. Once you've finished colonizing, expansion is definitely the stronger idea. Especially that the overseas expansion Casus Belli is very powerful. It halves the cost of annexing any province from a country whose capital is in Asia, as long as they are in a crappy tech group and you are Western. However, exploration gives you the permanent Casus against pagans, so there's that to consider as well. I don't think much about naval force limits, but then I don't usually focus on navy. That might change in this game. After all, I'm going to have to fight the Europeans at some point, so I'll probably focus on a decent Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to see the other Americans by now if we were in the same tech group. I think after 50 years I would be able to see them, but obviously that's not the case this time around. But I'm not too worried. We will cross paths eventually. Now, one problem I've seen is that for part of my strategy I'm going to want a lot of administration points as well. But there's nothing I can really do about that. I'm going to have to spend them as soon as I've got them anyway. Ah well. I'll survive. Unless Spain comes knocking right now, then I will not survive. This could be interesting. Just how good are you? You are crap, and so you will die. Fans of Crusader Kings 2 will probably recognise this number. Hope you're getting as excited as I am, because that national idea is only 690 power away. 690, well I make 5 a month. It's close. Real close. Less than 10 years. What the hell? This is where my ignorance of the trade system comes into play. It was changed in 1.4 so that nations can actually project their power into provinces that they don't actually have any presence in. So Japan is leeching some trade from me. This will not stand. We don't know about Japan, and I'm pretty sure they don't know anything about us. Manchu... Pueblo, I guess they're inside this area. Ah, that must be them there then. Utter insanity. Okay, this is a little concerning. Portugal have a colonial nation called Caribas. Now, correct me if I'm incorrect, but that sounds a lot like a Caribbean colony. Portugal are coming along pretty fast then. Faster than I can tolerate. And they're gonna come for me, that's for sure. They always do. Whatever will I do? Well, I can't even worry about that, because there's nothing I can do. I don't like using the word impossible when it comes to this game, but it is currently impossible for me to expand.